Easy weight loss, miracle diet drug, miracle weight loss drug.
This is Ozempic.
Ozempic.
Ozempic could be a game changer. This is a scientific breakthrough. People are actually getting healthier.
GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic, Wegovy, Rybelsus, Trulicity, Mounjaro, Zepbound are all over the place. And I do think they have their place. But their place is not to help you lose weight for a wedding or a vacation. If you're morbidly obese and you need some help to get on track, and your long-term plan is to implement healthy eating, and you need some help to do it, I believe it's a powerful tool. How do these drugs work? I mean, at its simplest, it regulates blood sugar and appetite. You take these and you're just not gonna be hungry. So by restricting calories, you're gonna lose weight. Well, there's several things wrong with that. Number one, you're not getting all the nutrition that you need. You're not getting enough vitamins, minerals, proteins, fats, fiber, and a whole host of other things that you really need. Without enough protein, you're losing muscle. You've seen the Ozempic face in some of the celebrities and probably some of your friends as well. Today, I'm gonna share with you a formula that I've developed to help stimulate your body's own natural production of GLP-1. It has 2 ingredients at its base, and if you really wanna supercharge it, there's up to 2 more ingredients you can add, but it's not necessary. I'm gonna dive right into these ingredients and show you my formula right after this. The first ingredient in this formula is yerba mate. Yerba mate has been used for centuries in countries in South America like Argentina, Paraguay, Brazil. I started drinking yerba mate probably 15 years ago. You could buy a little gourd called a Bombia, and there was a straw in there. You would take the loose leaves, you would steep it, and then you would sip it through the straw to strain out some of that plant material. It has a ton of antioxidants which help prevent oxidative stress. It lowers cholesterol, reduces body fat, and improves insulin sensitivity, which is what we're looking for here in this type of drink. And of course, because it does have a little bit of caffeine, it can help you with mental alertness. I've done a lot of research into a lot of these brands, and this is the one I recommend. I'll put links to it down in the description. But this is an easy way to take it and mix it into a drink because it has a scooper in it, which is exactly the right amount that I would recommend you take. The carbs in this is from the stevia leaf, so you can really subtract that out for a zero net effect. It's very important when you buy herbal supplements that you do your research. I've done the research on this. I like the product. It's tested by a third party, and a lot of the stuff that you get out there is just junk. If it's super cheap, you don't want it. I guarantee you it's not the real thing. When you pick out vitamins, minerals, and other supplements, do your research and you're never gonna find that those are the cheapest ones, but they're the real ones. Some supplements out there may not even have what they say they have in them because they're not regulated by the FDA. The second ingredient is bittermelon extract, or bitter gourd extract is another name for it. They're the same thing. I picked this one number one because it's alcohol free for those of you that don't drink, or just the fact of alcohol spiking your insulin right off the bat. So it's extracted just like they extract with alcohol, but with a vegetable glycerin base instead. And this is the bitter melon that I recommend here. It's gonna go right in the drink, and I'm gonna show you my full formula in just a minute. Bitter melon has been used in traditional medicine systems all across Asia, Africa, and the Caribbean for hundreds or thousands of years. It's also been used to combat diabetes, digestive issues, infections, and a whole host of other things. Why I like this for this formula? Number one, it works synergistically with yerba mate. Now, you may have heard synergy in like a work context, like the synergy of people together, where one person's strengths kind of counter somebody else's weaknesses, and all their strengths together make the entire team stronger. Herbs work the same way. Another example would be like companion planting in a garden. Like if you plant basil next to tomatoes, they both do better overall. That's the way that this works. And I've never seen a formula before that uses these two together, so I'm pretty proud of the work that I did on this. Some of the compounds in bitter melon mimic insulin, so it helps to lower your blood sugar, and studies have shown that it will reduce blood sugar and A1C levels in people with type 2 diabetes. Bitter melon extract can reduce body weight and fat accumulation, so really helpful for weight loss. It's also anti-inflammatory and rich in antioxidants as well. Now the other 2 things that you could use to supplement this, number 1, berberine. Now I don't recommend using berberine for a long period of time, but 3-4 months, I really think it can help kickstart your metabolism and help with that appetite suppression, kind of like the GLP-1 drugs do. None of this is gonna be as extreme as that is. You're not gonna get nauseated, but when you have those little hunger pangs, this formula can work to help you overcome that. Like if intermittent fasting is one of your goals, this is gonna help you get there. Or it's just gonna help you reduce cravings between meals and things like that. The first time I ever heard of bourberine was when I was studying Ayurveda and Chinese medicine, because this is one of the compounds in barberry and golden seal, among other things. This has just been extracted. This is the bourberine that I like right here. And again, I'll put links to all these down below. You're just gonna take one of these when you drink this drink. So bourberine helps with blood sugar, lipid metabolism, which is eating the fat, and it can help improve your metabolic function. It'll also reduce blood pressure a little bit. So if you're taking any blood pressure medication right now, make sure you talk to your doctor. Now let's make this drink, but why would you want to do this instead of taking something like Ozempic? Number one is the money. This is going to cost you maybe 50, 60 bucks a month versus 1,500 to 1,700 a month for the Ozempic and other drugs like that insurance companies are going to be less and less likely to cover in the future. You're going to have a lot less side effects. The side effects that we're hearing about already from these drugs is crazy. There's a lot of holistic benefits to taking this formula as well. Antioxidant effects, of course the weight management effects, and cardiovascular support. Before I show you how to make this, the fourth ingredient that you could add in if you want to is L-theanine. L-theanine is an amino acid, and if you've watched my video about the drink that I use to replace alcohol, this is one of the ingredients in there. What it does in the body is promotes calm alertness, but it also helps reduce stress, which is why I put it in that formula. It'll also improve focus. But if you don't like the effects of caffeine at all, or you want to mitigate that a little bit, you can add some of this in, just one little scoop of this, which is about 200 milligrams. That'll help really bring you into focus without any kind of caffeine effect at all. Now what I like to do is take a shaker cup. So super simple. One scoop of that Yerba Mate, 0.75 milliliters of the Bittermelon. And if you're using L-theanine, one little scoop of this. And you can take the berberine also with it if you want to. So this was about 12 or 14 ounces of water. And I've just got it in a shaker cup here, just to make sure all that powder is well dissolved. Just give it a good shake. You can either drink it right out of this, or just pour it right over ice. And I would do this first thing in the morning before coffee, especially if you have coffee with cream. Once you put calories into your body, that spikes the insulin a little bit and could cause you to get hungry earlier than you think. And you can do another one of these at lunchtime if you wanted to, if it would help you with your cravings. But I wouldn't recommend any afternoon just because of the caffeine in there. I mean, it just tastes like a delicious tea, but the benefits are a whole lot better than a regular tea. And there you have my formula to replace Ozempic. I hope you're finding things like this helpful. If so, please give me a thumbs up and consider sharing this video to somebody that's want to take Ozempic or one of these other horrible drugs, but you think this might be a better choice for them. And if you haven't seen my formula for replacing alcohol at night, make sure you watch this video right here.